Winifred told me you'd be in here. For some reason, she didn't want to walk me in.
Oh, well, I told her I was expecting you.
Right.
Please sit.
It's been a long time since I've been in this room. Never thought I'd be back after that night. So, should I assume that you called me here because you also see through Junior's act, and you feel as I do that he should be in jail for the killing of my daughter?
Please, sit down. I am very sorry about Marissa. I know what it's like to lose a child. Anyway, that's not the reason that I called you here.
Then why am I here?
Well, I saw your press conference, and to say I was intrigued would be an understatement.
Okay, you know what? You can stop it right there. If you think I'm gonna let Chandler Enterprises have any piece of that, you can just forget it. I'd rather my device remain dormant than anyone close to JR getting anywhere near it.
You don't have to be defensive. I told you, it's not about JR or Adam or Chandler Enterprises. It's about me. Specifically, my new internet program, Talk Tempo. And I want an interview, an exclusive, with you.
An interview with me. Okay, I'll bite. Why?
Because you and your life and your device are a tune-in. It's a story of redemption. You're the wayward doctor who's paid for his crimes and come out on the other side. And this is your chance to tell your story. Unless, of course, you're afraid of being questioned about the motive behind your life-saving device.
I just spent 5 years in prison. I think I can hold my own with you.
Prove it.
You know, maybe it is time for people to hear my side of the story. All right, you're on.
You won't be sorry.
I think I'll be the judge of that.
All right, I will have my assistant call you, give you the date and time and all the details.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Well, if it isn't Jason Bourne, Pine Valley's own. So how's that memory going there, Junior? Huh? You still playing the cobwebs in the attic routine? And how long do you think that's gonna last?
David, I will have my assistant call you and give you all the details.
So how does it feel to be back home? Huh? Back here at the scene of the crime. Now really, JR, how does it feel to be back in this very room? Do you get flashes of what happened that night and then you have to pretend that you don't remember? Or do you just get the impulse to shoot someone?
Oh, David, please.
No. You know something, Brooke? You're absolutely right. We should probably get out of here. Because we both know how trigger-happy this guy gets when anyone dares to defy him.
Enough!
There it is. Starting to come out. The old JR that I used to know and loathe.
If that's all you want to see, the man I used to be, then go ahead. You know, if I could remember, I'd probably hate me too, but I don't remember. And I can't change the way people look at me for the man I used to be. All I can do is try to make up for it by being the best friend, best father, and best man that I can be.
Right. And the world is full of empty promises. P.D. Cortland. What a surprise. Dr. David. Yeah, Petey, look, I'd love to discuss this further with you. Perhaps when you get back from vacation, all right? So when you get into town, just give me a call. A colleague.
Maybe you should focus less on my issues and more on your own. Sounds like you have your fair share. Well, you want to taste it? Make sure it's really water?
I trust you.
Oh, that's a first. Well, I can't really blame you, Brooke. Just as much as I can't really blame Hayward. You know, but I would kind of appreciate it if you could just give me some sort of heads up before he comes over so I'm ready to square off with him.
Well, sorry about that. He actually came over to see me. I invited him.
You did?
Yes. The board meeting for Chandler, actually, we also went over all the digital platforms. And David Hayward is such a controversial figure that I thought it would be great to book him as a guest on my new talk show.
Interviewing provocative guests like David Hayward. That sounds amazing, actually. You know, I have a couple of ideas for scripts if you want to go over them with me.
I think the best thing for you would be to concentrate on getting well and getting your strength back.
Of course. That is what I'm working on with Kara.
You have come so far. You know, don't give up now. Okay? No, I am not kidding. You haven't sent me one candidate who is qualified enough to run Teen Tempo. This is the wish list. Brilliant, unorthodox, passionate, a strong sense of style, and a real eye for what's trending next. Okie dokie. And Diane, I need this position filled yesterday. All right, don't let me down. Thanks so much. Hey.
I'm not interrupting.
No, not at all. I just finished.
Oh, you got a hard time finding an editor or what?
Well, harder than I thought. So you worked out.
No rest for the wicked, right?
I know how much you want to get back into shape, but as Kara said, you know, take it easy and don't push yourself too hard.
It's under control.
Okay.
So you just click this and then click right there.
Okay. Wow, cool. Thanks for sticking around to show me.
Yeah.
Whole new world.
I'm back.
Oh my
God.
Welcome home. Oh, yes.
Miss me?
Yeah. Okay, wait. One's enough.
Get used to it. Don't move.
Hey,
God, I'm so glad you came back to us.
welcome home, little sis.
I got here as soon as I could. How are you?
Holes in the memory. You know, weak as a baby, but other than that, I'm doing all right. Better every day. So much better now that you're here.
You really don't remember a lot because you're not loving on me 5 years ago.
Oh, I doubt that.
Oh, it's true because back then you were a total shit. Right? Yeah, I love you too, Dad.
That was Dad? Went well, huh?
Do you have 20 large laying around?
There's a little sister I know and love. The answer is no. Jeez.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around lately.
Oh, what, you talked to Brooke?
Since when did she become the gatekeeper?
Well, Dad did what he thought was best by putting her in charge.
So while you're trying to put one foot in front of the other, she's locking up our money?
No, she shut you down about the money?
I bet she is the reason Dad did the same.
You're just pissed because you're not getting what you want.
What is wrong with you? The old JR would have scared the shit out of her by now, or pushed her off the balcony or something.
Colby, I'm not that man anymore. I'm not.
Well, you need to be. So find that inner asshole and embrace it. Because Chandler is ours, not Brooke's.
I don't think there's anything that we can do.
Maybe you're not the person you were before the coma, but step it up, JR, or Brooke would take everything.
Oh my God. I never thought I would see you again.